Hello, friends. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Michael. I'll be your host today, and we're going to have our show outside today. It's really beautiful. You might hear a few birds chirping. But, as you already know, this is a health and wellness show. And I've interviewed some pretty amazing people. And right now, I like to reflect back on some of those people. I interviewed one man. As this month, he lost over 300 pounds. No, that's two of me. Amazing. And let me just say this: when you walk by somebody, you never know what they've been through because. I've interviewed one person recently. Uh, you would never know her childhood was like that. And now she's a life coach. Now she helps other people. I've interviewed one person to where he eats a dozen eggs a day and a pound of meat every day. And his blood work is good. I don't get it. Um, it's just amazing, you know. There's some good people out here. They're really good. And what I like to do today is reflect on that and also talk about me. Because in about 2 months, I'm going to be 72 years old. And I'm thinking, wow, I want to talk about that because a lot of you people, if you make it to 72, you're really doing good and you've been blessed. And if you can make it to 72 without having a stroke or a heart attack, you've done really well. And if you do make it to 72, there's a very good chance that you'll make it to 85. Now, this one lady that I do train, she's 74 years old. And it's so important to exercise and to eat right. It's going to really do you good. This particular lady, you'd never know it, but she can deadlift 175 pounds. That's crazy. That's where I think we all should be if we can get there. But 72, your life, I tell you what it's like. It's not for sissies. It goes by, life goes by so quick. Now, let me tell you, when I was a young child, we would go to my grandmother's house and my cousin's house in Georgia. We'd drive on down there. And she was a very good Christian woman. And she'd walk around the house and she'd be singing these church hymns and I'd hear her, listen to her. And then all of a sudden, once she quit singing, she would say, well, it's going to be over soon. I'm thinking, what the heck does that mean? It's going to be over soon. Friends, now I know. I made it this far and it went by just like that. That's what happens. That's what happens. Now, I work out moderately 4 times a week. If you can do that, it really helps with your arteries. Uh, I never thought in a million years that I would have 23 different certifications. I love it. I mean, I don't know anybody that's got 23 certifications. One of my best ones is I'm a holistic health practitioner. And what that does, that really covers your body, mind, and your spirit. And once you realize that your body is the temple of your soul, it starts there. And you really become more aware of what to put inside your body as far as food. Because as far as I'm concerned, food's medicine. Food's like medicine. This is a faith-based network, a faith-based show. And you have to ask yourself, where did God put Adam and Eve to live? He put them in a garden. Everything was there for them to pick and eat. Okay. Now, I've got friends, like I said, they eat 12 eggs a day and a pound of meat, and their blood work is good. Personally, I wouldn't do that. I really feel good. Uh, but yeah, I mean, uh, this is something else to know that I'm about to turn 72, and I ask myself, where did time go? Where did it go? And I got to tell you this, friends, everything I have or don't have is what the good Lord has given me. That's why the Bible says, don't boast. You got a good job, don't brag about it. You got a nice car, don't brag about it, because believe me, you'll learn this. Everything you have or don't have is what God has given you, and God can take it away if He wants to. Now, this leads me to something here. In my whole life, as long as I've been on this earth, I have never seen what's going on right now, especially in the Middle East with this peace deal. Doesn't make any sense to me. These people, some of these countries over there, they detest Israel. They don't want them to be on the face of the earth. And I don't feel comfortable about this at all. Now, personally, without going too deep, because I don't have my Bible with me, I feel like this is prophesied in the Bible. Now, we're not going to have Sunday school today, I can tell you this. But the Bible does say in the tribulation period, it's going to be the worst time here on earth than any time ever. It's going to really be bad. And what I personally believe is I believe Christ is going to come and get his church before this happens, the rapture. And believe me, I definitely want to be in that rapture. I do not want to be left behind. The Bible does talk about there will be people that will make it through the tribulation, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to be very bad. Now, okay, since we're on the subject, we're talking about Israel. The tribulation is supposed to last 7 years. The first 3.5 years, okay, probably no big deal. But then what I understand is going to happen is this Antichrist is going to turn. The last 3.5 years is going to be really bad. There's in the book of Daniel, book of Revelation, it talks about the Euphrates River. And you can look this up. It says in the last days, the Euphrates River will dry up. Well, friends, let me tell you, it's drying up right now. And I Googled it, and it says that it should be completely dried up by 2040. Excuse me. Not much time left. And the Bible also says that there are 4 fallen angels underneath the Euphrates River that in the last days they're going to be let loose. And I think their one job is to kill 1/3 of the world's population. You can read it. It's in the Bible. Okay. But friends, I'm going to tell you, something is going on. I've never seen so much lawlessness of people all around the world, where you have to send in troops to make people obey the law. I've never seen it. You know, when I was growing up, going to school, I mean, people were, they get in fist fights. But nowadays, you say the wrong thing, you could get shot. It's crazy. And I mean, as I say, Lord, come quickly. You know, I mean, The rapture, hey, when that happens, I'm going home. I get to go home. That's my ticket right there. But I'm going to tell you, from what I'm seeing and what I know about Bible prophecy, there's not much time left. It really isn't. Hey, and I'm not a preacher, but now if you don't know Jesus, now's the time to get to know him. I see time is running out. I see Bible prophecy taking place. Uh, hey, what can I say? Um, I feel good. Try to take care of myself. I'm looking forward to the rest of my life. Now, let's talk about that for a minute. I have not sounding too wishy-washy, but I'm thinking one of the things that people probably think about the most is dying, because we all know it's coming. And a lot of times, yeah, it bothers me. Yeah, I'm going to die, But I know that the Bible says the day of your death is better than the day you were born. And that's what you want to think about. Now, God showed me back in 1989, he answered a prayer. And the prayer was, I said, Lord, I want to know what love is. Please show me. I want to know what true love is. And you can see this in one of my podcasts. It's called It Was Supernatural. But here's the thing. For you people who have not watched it, I heard a voice. It stopped me in my tracks. Making a long story short here, friends. And it said, Michael. And it says, the voice says, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. And all of a sudden, friends, this love and peace came over me through my entire soul and body. And let me tell you, it's not you could take all the love that you have for your children, your wife, your husband. There's no comparison. It wasn't of this world. And it lasted for about 15 seconds, and it's something I think about every day. So when I came out of it, I said, oh my gosh. I said, if that's what heaven is going to be like, if that's what you're going to feel, then I'm there. I'm there. That was a prayer answered. Now, that was one miracle I've had in my life, and I've had two more miracles in my life. And I'll tell you another one. This is a miracle. I smoked cigarettes for over 50 years. 50 years without stopping. And one day, this doctor, I was in a hospital room, nothing real serious, and he says, Michael, you got to stop smoking today. And I remember laying there thinking, okay, I guess I'm a non-smoker now. Friends, here's a miracle. After smoking all those years, I did not have not one single withdrawal. And nicotine is a powerful drug. That's a miracle. I mean, I don't know anybody else that did that. Okay. Now, let me back up for a second here about that supernatural experience I had, that love and peace that I felt. Friends, that's the kind of love and peace that you read about people having these near-death experiences. So I went ahead and I went on this Facebook group and I explained what had happened to me. And I've talked to a lot of people about it. And this one person comes up and he says, hey, I know exactly what you felt. I said, you did? Yeah, we were typing back and forth. Friends, he died. He had a heart attack and he died. And they brought him back. And that's exactly what he felt. He knew exactly what I meant. we're friends today. Okay. So, I mean, listen, it's real. It's real. God is real. Jesus is real. He's coming back. He could be waiting for you. Um, but anyway, folks, I mean, I kind of got off the wrong track today, but I just want to let you know uh, I'm going to be 72 in about a couple of months. I'm excited about it. You know, I train a real nice lady. She's 74. Um, I'm having her do Pilates reformer on the machine. It's crazy. Um, but I just want to, thank God. I feel great. Got a birthday coming up. I'm looking forward to the rest of my life. Uh, Try to make it to the gym. Try to eat right. Watch your processed food, your ultra processed food. Now, friends, let me tell you, all of your fast food, your pizzas, it's all ultra processed. Um, just get off of that. Get off of. I mean, get on whole foods. Whole foods, anti-inflammatory foods. I take it every day. Um, but friends, I just want to let you know, I feel great. I hope everybody here makes it to their 70s. Thank God, like I say it again, I really feel good. And hey, thanks for tuning in. And my podcast comes on every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. You can see it on YouTube. And so, well, listen, have a nice day, have a nice week, and I'll see you next week. Okay? Thanks again.